What's going on, guys? It's Pokemon Trainer Dino, and today, after months of hiatus, I'm back to talk about the final 11 episodes of Ash's 20 years long journey. Today, I will be breaking down the first episode of Pokemon Aim to be a Pokemon Master, Winds of Beginning, The Endless Road, to find all the visual details and references you might have missed. Man, does it feel good to say that again. Without further ado, let's start with the breakdown. The opening is mostly a compilation of old clips of the Pokemon anime, so it does not justify a whole video breaking that down by itself. However, I am going to go through some of the interesting references briefly. The new opening of the anime is a new version of the first ever Pokemon opening Aim to be a Pokemon Master, which coincides with the name of the anime. In one shot, we see different legendary Pokemon we learned to love throughout the years floating across the screen in space. This reminds us of the shot in the first opening with Mewtwo and Mew flying across the screen. The two major legendaries, Mythicals are Legendary 2, of the first generation. The last shot of the opening is a remake of the last shot in the original ending as well. Here is a comparison made by the incredible @Acuverse on Twitter. Man, how nostalgic. The video starts with the adventure of Pikachu and Ash. When Ash was attacked by Magikarps, Pikachu was laughing his ass off. This reminisces of Ash and Pikachu's first trip together, when Pikachu was also laughing at Ash. Back then, more maliciously, however. Another reference to their trips back in the day is the Beedrill evolved in Ash's hands. Ash is absolutely terrified by it. He certainly gained a trauma after Beedrill terrorized him for decades. Back at Ash's house, Delia's working in the garden. An aspect of Pokemon Journeys I absolutely adore is how they will correct accuracy problems of the past. Delia is in fact using a squirt bottle, the Squirtle-shaped watering can. We have previously seen it multiple times, for example in episode 162 of the original series. Back then, the Squirtle bottle still features the 4 limbs of a Squirtle. In the games, however, Squirt Bottle has always been depicted without the limbs, and this inconsistency is finally addressed and rectified. During that, Professor Oak comes by to say hello. This scene and its cinematography heavily resembles a similar scene in the movie The Power of One, in which Professor Oak also arrives on his bike. Here again, a comparison photo made by @Acuverse. Give her a follow on Twitter. Professor Oak proceeds to cite a Pokemon haiku, which is one of Professor Oak's trademarks. Glad to see the background mostly unchanged yet updated. The 151 of course refers to the numbers of Pokemon introduced in the first generation of the Pokemon games. In this episode, Ash finally uses his old Pokemon, including Sceptile, Donphan, Noivern, and Buizel. Just as happy as us to see Donphan, Pikachu hugs Donphan, especially his trunk. He has been doing that ever since Donphan was a Phanpy in the original series, like in that shot. The main star of the episode, however, is Latias. Ash, of course, is familiar with Latias since the movie Pokemon Heroes. Latias, however, shows lot of enmity towards Ash, so it is not clear whether that Latias is the same Latias in the movie. The question is whether the one who kissed Ash is Latias or Bianca. Nevertheless, the episode ends with Ash catching Latias XY style and Latias watching Ash from a distance. The ending song of the episode is the first ending song of the original series 151, making a pair with the opening song. I wonder whether we would get to see different openings and ending songs every episode. After the ending song, we have a little segment featuring the Team Rocket trio on a trip. They use a little guide to help them on their journey. The cover of the guide is actually the Pokemon School from the newest Pokemon Scarlet and Violet game. This is because of the start of the segment, Koraidon. Koraidon is a legendary Pokemon of Pokemon Scarlet, teasing the new Generation 9 anime. The pose of Koraidon is actually from the box art of Pokemon Scarlet, so that's a nice touch. That's already it. Thank you for watching the breakdown. By the way, soon I will make a new channel, so look forward to that. Please like, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter at DinoAnipoke in the meantime. Again, thank you for watching and waiting for my return, and I'll catch you next time.